Focaccia is so misunderstood. It's really just a variation on pizza dough. It's one of the simplest and tastiest of bread to make. If you are just starting out baking bread, this is the place to start. One thing though, you have to start a day ahead of time. It takes about 10 minutes to set up, an overnight rest in the fridge to let the flavors develop. The next day there's proofing and oven time, but each step takes just a few minutes, and all in all, it's not that hard to make, it just takes planning. The day before you're going to serve the focaccia, mix together flour, cold water, yeast, and salt. The first step is to weigh out your flour. I like to use bread flour. But in a pinch, all-purpose flour works. Then add the yeast. The easiest way to incorporate the yeast is to crumble it into the flour before you add the water. Then add the water. And mix with a spoon. And last, don't forget, add the salt. Now mix the dough for 3 or 4 minutes. It's really too wet to knead, and yes, you could use a dough hook on a mixer, but what would you rather clean, one spoon or your mixer? Besides, a few minutes of mixing won't kill you. Once you're done mixing, pour it into the container. Don't fill the container to the top. The yeast will grow and the dough will expand. So use a big enough container, cover it, and put it in the fridge for the night. The bread dough sat in the refrigerator overnight. I want to serve focaccia for dinner, so I'm taking it out around lunchtime. Line a baking pan with parchment paper. A drizzle of olive oil, then pour out the dough. Spread it out on your pan, just a little bit. Cover it and let it sit for about 2 hours. More if your kitchen is cold, less if you have a hot kitchen. Get your oven good and hot. Now comes the fun part. You do like to play with your food, right? I have rosemary, tomatoes, Parmesan, olives, salt. Sprinkle your toppings onto the surface of the dough. We're going to make a tricolore focaccia with tomatoes, olives, rosemary, a little Parmesan on the tomatoes, and a little salt. Now, a good drizzle of olive oil. Now dock the dough. Knuckle deep, don't be timid. Spritz the surface of the focaccia with water. This will make the crust nice and crunchy. Now, quickly slide the focaccia into the oven. After about 5 minutes, spritz the inside of the oven, making as much steam as possible. It will take 40 minutes to fully bake the focaccia. After about 20 minutes, rotate the pan. Most ovens have hot and cold spots, and this helps to even out the baking. When the focaccia is bubbly and brown, take it out of the oven and lift it out of the pan. Give the underside a little, it should sound hollow. If it doesn't feel light and hollow, put it back in the oven for a few minutes. Once it's done, immediately pull it out of the pan and either set it on a rack or lean it against something so that the air can circulate and quickly cool the bread. When you serve the focaccia, either serve it whole at the table or cut into pieces. See, wasn't that easy? Buon appetito!